This easy air fryer honey hot chicken is going to be your next favorite dinner, and it only takes about 20 minutes. First, we're going to score our chicken, and then we want to season it liberally. Make sure you have a lot of flavor on it. We're going to add little dabs of butter in between the scores, and then we're going to put that in our air fryer for 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to make our hot honey sauce and baste that over our chicken, sprinkle it with a little parsley, and good luck taking just one bite.
This recipe is going to be a loaded baked potato, except it's not baked, it's air fried. And the best thing of all is that it's under $5. Stab your potatoes with a fork, then cover in oil and salt, and then air fry for 40 minutes at 180, turning every 10 minutes. Once cooked, slice the potato and with your 4 fingers, just at the bottom of the potato, push and pinch, opening it up so we can add our toppings. I've added butter, of course, and with a fork, I just push that in to make sure it's really incorporated. Next, I've added some candied bacon, some spring onions, and of course, I've loaded it up with a lot of cheddar cheese. Air fry again for a further 5 minutes until that cheese is melted, and then I finish my potato off with some sour cream and some more spring onion. Let me know how you enjoy your potatoes.
Air fryer lovers, I got the best salmon recipe for you. Cut salmon into bite-sized pieces, grate in ginger, salt and pepper, honey, oyster sauce, soy sauce, and the secret ingredient, Japanese mayo. Set it aside for 20 minutes. Air fry at 380 for 12 minutes. Optional, we can also make a glaze. Start with some soy sauce, add in some honey, ginger, and a little bit of water. Simmer for 2 to 3 minutes and thicken with a cornstarch slurry. Look at that.
Just 13 minutes in the air fryer and you'll have perfect cookies every single time. Episode 21 of Making My Boyfriend Recipe Book. Brown half a cup of unsalted butter. For the sugars, I use a higher ratio of brown to white to make softer and chewier cookies. Whisk it until it looks like this, and then measure out your dry ingredients using a scale. It's way more accurate, and you actually have less dishes to wash by the end. I like to use a 2-to-1 ratio of dark chocolate to semi-sweet, but you can use whatever you like, obviously. And then don't waste time scooping out your cookie dough. Just dump into some parchment paper, roll it into a log, freeze that for 30 minutes, and then you can cut out some even circles. Put this into a freezer bag, and now whenever you're craving cookies, you can just bake these individually. Preheat your air fryer to 315 Fahrenheit and then
Not to alarm you, but these are the best air fried potatoes you'll ever make. You start off by parboiling them until tender, then you can add whatever spices you like. I added onion powder, oregano, cayenne pepper, salt, and pepper, lots of it because I'm a black pepper fiend. Then you want to add some oil to combine it all together. I've used grapeseed oil, but olive oil will do too. Then you're air frying them on 205 degrees until lovely and crispy, around 15 minutes. So crispy and so fluffy. This probably goes without saying, but I'm addicted.
Hey guys, so this is how I made the air fried chicken from one of my posts from last week. I marinated the chicken with salt and pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, some dried thyme, fresh garlic, fresh rosemary. Then I added some oil, popped into the air fryer for 10 minutes on each side before basting it with the barbecue sauce and putting it back into the air fryer.
Ever since I learned you can butterfly open a chicken drumstick, I do not cook them any other way. It's really easy, just take a sharp knife, cut alongside the bone so you can spread apart all the meat like that, and then I'm using a Nashville hot chicken seasoning, but literally whatever you like on your chicken would be good, and I'm just going to coat it really heavily on each side and pop them in my air fryer for about 10 minutes on each side. I just keep an eye on them, and then I like to toss them in this Nando's peri peri hot sauce, throw them in there for a couple more minutes. They turn out so good, crispy and juicy on the inside. If you guys try them, be sure to tag me and let me know what you think.
Welcome to 30 Days of Air Fryer series. Today is day 8 and I made pizza bombs. This one's really fun and takes no cooking skills. All you have to do is assemble it and let the air fryer do all the work. I always said I can't wait to be the cool snack mom that makes my kids fun snacks when their friends are over. This one's definitely number 1 on that list. I'll include the recipe in the caption, but all you really need are biscuits, cheese sticks, pepperoni, and garlic butter. If you enjoy this easy recipe, you're going to want to follow along for the rest of the series.
Welcome to 30 Days of Air Fryer series. Today is day 5 and I'm making air fried steak bites with the garlic butter sauce. I actually found this recipe on TikTok and didn't even know that you could cook steak in the air fryer, but turns out you can, and it's super simple. It took me around 10 minutes to throw it together. Give it a try. Let me know what you think.
A quick air fryer hack that you can use for breakfast or after a night out with friends.
If you're looking for something really simple and really tasty to make with the kids this summer, either for lunch at home or to pack for summer camps in their lunchbox, then these pizza rolls are perfect. Try not to eat them yourself because they are so good. So grab some sliced bread and cut off the crust. Then you're going to roll it out with a rolling pin. Add a little bit of pizza sauce, some pepperoni or ham, mozzarella cheese. Then you're going to roll that up. Add a little bit of pizza sauce to the top, a little bit more mozzarella cheese into the air fryer for 3 or 4 minutes until everything is melty and cheesy and gooey. And that's it. They are absolutely delicious.
20-minute recipes for 20 days, and we had to get a salad moment in this series, so today we are making a healthy air fryer buffalo chicken Caesar salad. And just wait until I tell you what is in this creamy Caesar dressing, you guys. You just need to make it. I think the star of the show is the cornflakes spreading on the chicken. Give it a quick pulse in your blender, dip your tenders into an egg bath, then right into the cornflakes. Get these into your air fryer for like 7 or 8 minutes, and in the meantime, we're gonna make our dressing. So instead of a mayo base, we're gonna use hummus. I am telling you, it is so good. I also added capers, anchovy paste, garlic, Dijon mustard, little maple syrup, some lemon juice. I am addicted to this dressing. It is unreal. Once your chicken is done, douse it with some Frank's buffalo sauce or any hot sauce you like. You can also leave as is. My kids ate these with no sauce and loved them. Dress the salad, add some croutons, top it with that crispy buffalo chicken. This is a great weeknight meal, and I hope you make it. And don't forget to follow along for the rest of my 20-minute dinner.
If you want to be healthy, you have to give up your favorite foods. Well, I'm going to show you why that's not true with this.
Healthy sesame chicken. That is just exquisite.
Chicken breast is high in protein and low in calories. Dice it up into little cubes. Marinate your chicken because bland food is the enemy of happiness. Let that sit in the fridge for 30 minutes or overnight for best results. Flour, baking powder, and cornstarch are a secret to a crispy crunch. Dredge your chicken and then brush with avocado oil, then air fry at 400 degrees until golden brown and crispy.
Soy sauce, ketchup, chicken stock, brown sugar, sesame oil, honey.
On medium heat, add a few tablespoons of avocado oil, then saute some ginger, garlic, and scallions for a few minutes. Add the sauce, cook for a few more minutes, then add a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up, as well as 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Add back your crispy chicken and toss until well coated. Serve this with jasmine rice, and yes, I did wash my rice. Now make sure you hit that follow because
every time I make salmon in the air fryer, I always want to make a video for it because it's such a quick and easy protein to make, and they always turn out perfect. I just take frozen salmon fillets, thaw them out in my fridge, and then coat them in a little Dijon mustard or oil and a couple of my favorite seafood seasonings, and then I let them sit while the air fryer heats up to 400 degrees, and I throw them in there for about 12 minutes. And when they're done, I top them with some lemon juice. They always turn out so good. If you guys try them, tag me and let me know what you think.
Honey garlic chicken tenders for only 361 calories. Yes, that's the whole plate. And also 43 grams of protein. Woo! Start by slicing a chicken breast into fillets and season with a good pinch of salt and pepper and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Then dip into egg or egg white and then crushed cornflakes around 30 grams. Cook for 15 minutes in the air fryer or oven, glaze and enjoy.
So this is definitely a TikTok made me do it recipe. I'm always on the lookout for really easy recipes that my kids can make themselves in the air fryer, and this one is just so good. You need to use mini wraps for this because that's all that will fit in the air fryer. So you're going to butter both wraps with real butter. Then you're going to add grated mozzarella, garlic granules, oregano or some dried Italian herbs. Put both wraps on top of each other into the air fryer at 190 for 5 minutes. And that's it, you're done. Listen to that crunch. They are simple, delicious, and my kids love them.
If you want to make some exceptional chicken with a special ingredient that makes it extra crispy, you need to give this a try. Add bone-in chicken thighs to a bowl, top with olive oil, salt, extra garlic powder, smoked paprika, oregano, cayenne pepper for a little bit of a heat, and baking powder, our special ingredient to make it extra crispy. Massage in the seasonings, then air fry it at 400, or you can also bake this in the oven. I served it up with an easy homemade avocado crema wannabe that was just so good. Just spread it at the bottom of the plate, top it with the crispy chicken, and enjoy. Full recipes in the comments. Check it out.
Anytime someone tells me they just got an air fryer and they want to know what they should make first, I always say chicken thighs. This is like my favorite air fryer recipe. I make these all the time. It's super easy. You need 2 ingredients. Start by seasoning your chicken thighs. I have done this with a bunch of different seasonings, but my favorite really is Dano's Hot Chipotle. And I put them in skin side down for 20 minutes at 375, and then I flip them over and they go in for about 5 more minutes after that. They're super juicy, so good. If you try them, tag me and let me know what you think.
You need to try these air fryer crispy parmesan potatoes. They are so easy to make and they are just phenomenal. Half your potatoes, crisscross them, and then to the base of your air fryer add in 70 grams of melted butter along with all the seasoning that I list below. Top with parmesan and then air fry for 20 minutes at 200. Turn them and top with more parmesan for 10 minutes, top with rosemary, and done.